Welcome back to Bouncers Boosters. Got ourselves another box of Ikoria. So let's make this a nice quick opening and we'll rip through it as fast as we can. Oh, fight it open. Save the box chopper for last. We'll just keep it up here so you can see it. Yeah, quick opening. I won't go through the commons, uncommons. Well, I'll go through the uncommons, but I won't go through the commons. These are Japanese packs, so the uncommon is at the front. The rare is at the front. Without further ado, let's roll. Take this side. Alrighty, starting us off with a foil Zerda. Very nice, and a Wind of Thought enchantment. Token and land. We've got Spitflame, Channel Force, and the crystal through there. Not going to go through them. I don't know why. I literally just said I wasn't going to do that. But I still did. Ooh. Comic Art Cub Warden. Ooh. I've bumped my camera a bit. Ooh, wrong direction. Alright, and back-to-back Cub Wardens. Regular art, comic art. Comic art Chittering Harvester there. Alrighty. Yadaro. Cycle him to get him back. Alrighty. Looking good so far. The Foil Zerda pack 1 was nice. Foil Mountain. And the Inspired Ultimatum for the rare there. I'm just going to put that there. I feel like I'm going to knock it flying. Ruinous Ultimatum. The best ultimatum out of this set, in my personal opinion. Song of Creation. Now I'd like to know how things have been going out there for you. How's the COVID situation been treating you? The Mythos of Brokos. 2 green. If blue-black was spent to cast it, search your library for a card, put it into your graveyard, then shuffle your library, then return 2 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad. Didn't even realise that was a card. I hadn't seen it before. Lead the Stampede foil. Ooh! Chevelle, Bane of Monsters for our first mythic. Human Rogue with Death Touch, beginning of your upkeep. If you control no other permanents with your opponents control no permanents with bounty counters on, put a bounty counter on it. On a creature or planeswalker, when a permanent an opponent controls with a bounty counter on it dies, you gain 3 life and draw a card. That's not bad at all. Let's go there. Ooh, back-to-back mythics with a Luna. Apex of Wishes. Flying Trample 6/6 for 2 green, blue, red. When it mutates, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land permanent. Put that card onto the battlefield or into your hand. There is some very janky combos about with that. I happen to run a particular jank deck in Commander where the only non-land permanent in the 99 happens to be Thassa's Oracle. It's literally I get to use it against opponents once and then they know what's going on. Something I bring out against new players, or new opponents. I try and avoid the janky decks against new players. Foil Bootnipper and Yorion. Alrighty. That's the first 12 down. Very good start with a Luna and Chevelle, however you want to pronounce his name. Trumpeting Gnar, And another Luna. Except this one is the comic art. Very nice. That's 2 Lunas there. Oop. Knocking things over. Knitting these piles up. And we keep going. Railgun Triome. The Jeskai Triome. I just need to clean up some mess. I've made a bit of a... There we go. I normally just throw my packs and clean up later. That's what I'll go back to doing. The Drannith Magistrate. Good control card, especially with the current Graveyard Love through Standard. And of course, Commander, you can't cast Commanders because it's cast from outside of your hand. Obosh, very nice. Damage doubler for odd CMCs. Foil Swamp, and a Fondland Felidar. Cat Beast with Vigilance, and creatures with Vigilance have 1 tap target creature. Or 1 tap target creature. Alrighty, the Shark, a Swamp, and the Shark Typhoon for the token. Very nice. The Ketria Triome for our second Triome. You go there, you go there. About halfway through now. Hitting that halfway mark. And the Extinction Event. Cast 2 of those back to back, and you've wiped the board. Zerda, not foil. To go with our foil one that we opened pack 1. Still some absolute bombs through the Ikoria set, but core set 20 did sort of throw things into whack with the sheer craziness. And here's our foil rare with the Mythos of Nethroi. Destroy target non-land permanent if it's a creature, or if green-white was spent to cast it. And Snapdack, so a foil rare and a mythic in the same pack. That is very, very good. So it's a second of the mythic, of the 5 mythic beasts. They have a name, but I can never remember it. Someone in the comments wants to put up what their nickname is. That would be great. We've got the Skycat Sovereign. Great for the Azorius Flyer builds. The Narset token. And a Genesis Ultimatum. I'm back into the last 12 now. We're going very good so far. And we get better with Mythic number 4 with General Kudro of Drannith. So this has been a very good box opening so far. We've got a foil Go for Blood and Amori the Collector for the rare. Alrighty, Labyrinth Raptor for the rare here. Jaganath, the Wellspring. Tap for Wooburg, but it can't be spent on generic. Adventurous Impulse and an Unpredictable Cyclone. The cycling ability of another non-land card would cause you to draw a card and send exiled cards on the top of your library until you exile a card that shares a card type with a cycled card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost, then put the exiled cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom of your library in a random order. Alright, we have the Offspring's Revenge enchantment. We got the Dino Beast. Ooh, an Everquill Phoenix. Neutralize for the foil. Alright, we have 4 packs left after this one. Will we get another mythic? Yes, because we got a foil. Foil Alt Art Brokos, Apex of Forever. You may cast Brokos from your graveyard using its mutate cost. And just look at that foiling. That is beautiful. And the Mythos of Aluna. I was just saying, can we get another mythic? And yes, we did. And Lurrus. Banned in Legacy. Because it's just crazily broken with the number of 0 and 1 cost things in there. Heightened Reflex foil. And the Ozolith for the rare. Mythic artifact, legendary artifact. Clear those out. 2 packs to go. We have Death's Oasis for the rare. Last pack, and then the box topper. Oop, sticking to me. We have the Hunted Nightmare for the rare. Alrighty, now the moment we've all been waiting for. The box topper. Which is Rodan, Titan of Winged Fury, which is Vadrak, the Apex of Thunder. It's the Jeskai. Flying first strike, whenever it mutates, return. You may cast target non-creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Which is very nice. So we got 2 mythic foils. One being the box topper. And we got 5 others for a very nice opening. Anyway, bounce her out. Keep safe.